Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. Before we start, hope you like the t-shirt that I got for Secret Santa, Keep Calm and Build Model Railways, which I do actually love, and it's actually quite apt for the video that I'm doing today. Now, I actually need some advice here. I've been thinking about transferring over to N-Gauge. Okay, this all started because one of the blokes at work has recently bought an N-Gauge layout. And you know how N-Gauge is so freaking small, even smaller than the Ruston. You could fit, on my baseboard, I could fit probably 6 or 7 loops of track. Now, it does have the cons are that they're much smaller, so maintaining them is going to be quite the faff. I mean, just imagine trying to solder a wire that's even smaller than what's in the 00 locos. But it's because, another reason why I want it is because I'd like to have a layout upstairs in my room, in my bedroom. Because sometimes I'm upstairs, laying in bed, and I kind of want to play on the layout, but that would mean getting out of bed and coming down here to this one. Or, taking that one upstairs. But with an N-Gauge layout, I could keep it under my bed, because there's tons of space under there to make a decent size layout. And I've already been looking on eBay for a couple of train sets that look good. One of them being the Bachmann, Thomas Annie and Clarabelle starter set, and the Day at the Races starter set, which has the 4MT, which looks really, really nice. But you should see how tiny they are. They're not freaking big. And there is also another reason, because I may have mentioned in a previous video that I met someone at our yard who's actually got an N-Gauge layout. And he's actually shown me some pictures of what he's got, and they look so tiny and so cute. And I would quite like to have a go at it, to be honest. That's about the right scale if you wanted to do a miniature railway alongside this. Ones that you can actually sit and ride on. With your feet either side on the running boards. Them ones. 009 works as narrow gauge, and 00 gauge works as just your standard gauge. But looking at these couple of starter sets, they looked really nice, and they were not cheap, a little bit more expensive than the starter set was that started all this off. And I mean, the industrial freight set started off as an impulse purchase. It was just, right, I'm having it kind of thing. It was a spare of the moment kind of thing. And it's given me this much to do, this much joy, and all that. I've actually now got some more ideas of what to do with this and how to finish it off, which is good. There's a couple of things that I can 3D print to go on here. But I'd like to have an N-Gauge layout. What kind of layout would I go for? I was thinking about doing my own Thomas and Friends Sodor thing. My own version of Sodor. So still have all the landmarks, Knapford Station, Tidmouth Sheds, Farquhar, and all of that, but in my own order, And I'd quite like to do it. But the biggest con would have to be maintaining them. If one of them breaks, it's going to take the piss to fix, I reckon. But also another reason is because you can make your own buildings and stations and stuff for it, which I would like to do. I'd like to get more in touch with my creative side. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Also, it would mean something different for the channel, because the way I've set this channel up is it's my Hornby hobby. It's based around 00 gauge. So here's my idea, is to create another channel called ChewTube that's based entirely around N-Gage. And it'll be entirely based in my bedroom. So you'll get to see all that. And that's really all. Just having a new channel alongside this one, because I've already got all of these episodes are entitled My Hornby Hobby. So it would take the absolute piss to change them if we suddenly decided to do this. So I'd like to have two channels, one for this and one for N-Gage. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know if there's any good channels that are N-Gage heavy, if you know what I mean, that actually tell you how to start out with the hobby or with the scale, and how to get yourself into the right mindset and etc. So I'm torn right now. I'm just trying to figure out what to do, whether to get a starter set in N-Gage or not. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully this might help me make my mind up. I'm going to go through the Hattons catalogue. I'm going to go scroll through on YouTube as much as I can for N-Gage layouts and tips and tricks and stuff to see if it would appeal to me. And yeah, and also let me know if watching me make an N-Gage layout would be something you'd be interested in watching. So let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.